Max Verstappen's dominance in the 2024 Formula One season has been nothing short of spectacular, raising the question of whether this season might be the most one-sided in recent F1 history. With several victories under his belt and a significant lead in the driver standings, Verstappen is shaping up to be nearly untouchable on the track. Blazing start to 2024. Max Verstappen kicked off the 2024 season with a commanding victory at the Bahrain Grand Prix on March 2, 2024. From the outset, it was clear that Verstappen and Red Bull Racing were determined to dominate the season. Despite facing early challenges from Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, Verstappen showcased his exceptional racecraft and strategic thinking. Red Bull's Red Bull powertrains package proved to be a formidable force on the track, giving Verstappen the edge he needed. By managing his tires effectively and timing his pit stops with precision, he pulled ahead comfortably. This victory set the tone for a season where Verstappen appeared to be in a league of his own, maintaining composure under pressure and demonstrating an ability to extract every ounce of performance from his car. The combination of Verstappen's driving skills and Red Bull's technical prowess made it clear that other teams had a tough battle ahead if they hoped to challenge him for the title. Winning streaks and record-breaking performances. One of the highlights of Verstappen's season has been his record-breaking 10th successive win at Monza in Italy. This win was particularly noteworthy, not just for the number, but for the manner in which it was achieved. Starting behind Ferrari's Carlos Sainz, Verstappen had to strategically plan his attack, demonstrating patience and precision in his overtakes. The race showcased his ability to stay calm under pressure, waiting for the perfect opportunity to pounce. Despite Sainz's best efforts and Ferrari's straight-line speed advantage, Verstappen capitalized on a mistake by Sainz to take the lead. This record-breaking victory solidified Verstappen's reputation as one of the most consistent and skilled drivers in the current F1 era. His remarkable performance in Monza wasn't just about the car's superior performance, but also about his ability to outthink and outdrive his competitors, showcasing why he is considered a future legend in the sport. Driver standings and unmatched dominance. Verstappen leads the driver standings with an impressive 313 points, well ahead of his nearest rival, Lando Norris, who has 254 points. This points gap illustrates not just a season of dominance, but one of control and consistency. Verstappen's lead in the championship reflects his ability to finish races at the top consistently, avoiding the pitfalls and errors that have plagued his competitors. His rivals, including seasoned drivers like Lewis Hamilton and rising stars like Oscar Piastri, have all struggled to match his pace. While Norris has had a strong season, driving for McLaren Mercedes and securing key wins like the Miami and Dutch Grand Prix, his efforts have fallen short of closing the gap to Verstappen. The consistency of Verstappen's podium finishes has kept the pressure on his rivals, forcing them to take risks that haven't always paid off. Red Bull's strategic decisions, combined with Verstappen's racing acumen, have made them an almost unbeatable combination this season. Challenging rivals. Throughout the season, Verstappen has faced stiff competition from drivers like Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton, but he has managed to maintain his dominance. Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren have all had moments of brilliance, with drivers like Norris clinching wins at the Miami Grand Prix and Lewis Hamilton showcasing his skills at Silverstone. However, these victories have been isolated instances rather than consistent challenges to Verstappen's supremacy. In races where others faltered, Verstappen has remained a paragon of consistency. His ability to navigate through tricky situations, such as tire management in Canada and aggressive overtaking maneuvers in Bahrain, has kept his competitors at bay. Despite occasional flashes of hope for other teams, Verstappen's dominance has made it clear that catching him this season would require not just a step up in performance, but also some misfortune on his part, neither of which has seemed likely so far. Technical prowess and Red Bull's edge. A significant part of Verstappen's dominance can be attributed to Red Bull Racing's technical prowess. The RB20 has consistently outperformed its rivals in terms of speed, aerodynamics, and reliability. Red Bull has demonstrated an exceptional understanding of this season's technical regulations, optimizing the car's setup for various track conditions. The seamless coordination between Verstappen and his team, including race engineers and strategists, has ensured that they make the right calls at crucial moments, such as tire strategy and pit stops. This season has seen the Red Bull car not just as a front runner, but as a benchmark against which all others are measured. The car's superior downforce and straight-line speed have been critical factors in Verstappen's ability to dominate the races, allowing him to pull away from competitors with ease once he gains the lead. The team's continuous upgrades and adaptability to different circuits have ensured that they stay ahead of the curve, leaving other teams scrambling to catch up. The struggle of other teams. Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren have all had their moments, but they've struggled to keep up with the relentless pace set by Verstappen and Red Bull. Ferrari's drivers, Leclerc and Sainz, have shown glimpses of promise, particularly in races like Monza where they were competitive, but they have not been able to sustain their performance across multiple races. Mercedes, with Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, has faced a mixed bag of results, with occasional podiums but no consistent threat to Verstappen's supremacy. McLaren, on the other hand, has had a resurgence with Norris and Piastri delivering strong performances, yet they remain a step behind when it comes to race-winning pace. Technical issues, strategic blunders, and tire management woes have been common themes for these teams, highlighting the gap between them and Red Bull. The struggle of these traditional powerhouses has only amplified Verstappen's dominance, making this season appear even more one-sided. Race strategy and tactical brilliance. Verstappen's success isn't solely based on raw speed. It also hinges on race strategy and tactical brilliance. Throughout the season, Red Bull has often outsmarted the competition with their strategies, whether it's executing undercut pit stops or choosing the optimal tire compounds for the race. Verstappen's ability to conserve his tires and maintain consistent lap times has often allowed him to stay out longer on track, pitting only when necessary. This strategic edge was evident in races like Bahrain and Japan, where Verstappen managed to maintain a significant lead over his competitors despite varying track conditions and tire degradation. Red Bull's approach to race weekends, focusing on maximizing points rather than taking unnecessary risks, has contributed to Verstappen's commanding lead in the championship. Verstappen's driving masterclass. What sets Verstappen apart is his exceptional driving skill, coupled with his aggressive yet calculated approach on track. His ability to extract maximum performance from his car, even under pressure, has been a key factor in his dominance. In races like Monza, where he had to fight his way past Ferrari's Carlos Sainz, Verstappen displayed a masterclass in racecraft. He is known for making bold overtakes, managing tire wear efficiently, and maintaining composure in challenging situations. His focus and adaptability. And that wraps up our deep dive into Max Verstappen's dominant 2024 season. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an update.